Good evening! How are we all?
Hello, hello. Let's get out the sound a little bit. There we go. Should be there. Okie dokie. How are we all this evening? We all good?
What have you been up to? What have you got planned this bank holiday weekend?
Bank Holiday Mondays, our quiz special. Invite everybody, tell everyone.
Yes, we've got. It's going to be a best of. It's going to be a best of quiz on Monday.
Mm-hmm. See what else we've got in there. Let's look at the school website as well. While we're here.
Yeah, see who's in there.
There we go.
We've got 12 teams in.
Yeah. We've got a team there in the pink. We can't see what the team name is.
But you're from Hassocks, Hove, Shoreham and Sompting.
Don't know what's going on there. We'll see how you go.
Bit of Joanna Jacobs playing.
So it says, move you silly emojis over. Hello, can I actually do the quiz this week because I'm not at work. Yeah.
Way!
Sue Lawrence, that was loud. I'm awake now.
Good.
Good.
Good. Right.
I'm going to the cinema to see the New Mutants Final X-Men film. Ooh. I just stopped doing that. I just went to see banging on the table. I just went to see Tenet, which I didn't get at all. I'm not having a very good concentrated day today. I woke up feeling very out of it. And it's one of those days it's persisted, so seeing a film as mind-bending as that probably wasn't a good idea. I'll have to see it again. It was a very pretty thing to look at, Tenet. Couldn't follow it for toffee, but it was a very good looking film.
Last night I went to an open mic night in Brighton. And playing on it was one of the first bands I ever put on, which was quite good. Your cheeks blew out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to just...
Back on the old tee. Assam this week.
Ask some of that.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Don't bang, you don't listen to me. So. I'm slapping because it's hot.
Wednesday was a lot of fun. We're still wanting to get more teams to join us. But hopefully that should be happening. August is always a quiet month.
Yeah, it just tends to be.
So we shall see.
It's a quiet month without a global pandemic to previous, so yeah.
We had a few teams that we know of that were away, which is the boaters in the boaters, why we didn't have them on Monday as well. How are we doing on our Twitch? Where's the Twitch? There we go.
We've got one viewer on Twitch. Hello, Twitch viewer.
Hello, Twitch viewer. You messaging?
Yes, my granddad's messaging me, regardless of me telling him that we're doing the quiz on Fridays and Mondays.
He always does seem to, doesn't he?
Master of the worst possible timing.
Back to Facebook. 4 minutes to go.
Hi, Barry. We don't seem to be live on YouTube.
Oh.
We definitely are. I can double check again. I'll check on my phone just so it's safe.
I'll do it as well.
Yep. Live on YouTube, according to my phone. Max is going to double check his in a second. Claire, you must have a dodgy YouTube channel. It's the
Yeah, I'm definitely live on it as well.
Yeah, you might want to back up and come back in. Sometimes it happens, these things we can't control.
Oh, a bit of Tom Lumley. He's playing, if you're in the Norwich area, he's on part of a festival. They've got Franco Fraze on there, Tom's on there, Crystal Tides, I think, are on, and I think Callum Lintot's on. I'm not sure about Callum. And they're just the sort of like support acts. They've got bigger names as well. And that's in the Norwich area. If you go onto Tom Lumley in the Brave Liaison page, you'll find that festival if you want. It is a distance one, outdoors.
Good evening, Bev, and we've got Suzanne, Martin, and Layla from Sheffield playing.
Hello, Sheffield.
Good evening to you. Jeff says, definitely on YouTube because I'm watching, yeah. Just tends to be. Sometimes these things just happen. Your TV just throws a wobble.
I've had a few Zoom meetings that are just frozen on me, and I've had to come back in and out for this week.
It's the old adage, you know, when the TV would go wrong, you'd give it a bang. When it comes to live videos, all you should do is just back out and back in. That's the equivalent of banging a TV. My t-shirt, just a standard Doctor Strange one tonight. Yeah. So yeah, that's on that one. I tend to only wear the same few t-shirts on stream. They either clash with the green screen, or the light tends to do weird things to them, so I tend to keep the same few t-shirts on. I have got close to 300 different t-shirts.
Over the last 10 years?
I haven't bought any for a good 2 years now, but yeah, I stopped counting at 277. I did it for a couple of years. I actually posted them all on my Instagram every day. Quiz You Rascals are with Mum and Dad in Margate.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love a good t-shirt, Charlie. Love a good t-shirt. I'm going to get the old intro up and ready. We're almost on it, so.
Yeah, no video this week. We're just going straight into the intro.
Good evening, Cliff.
You did your rendering, I take it?
Yes.
Good.
There we are.
Just let New York Paranoia finish, and then we'll... There we go.
That was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Here comes the intro.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them, takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
And as always, our thanks to Rats for the music.
For that music.
Yes.
So don't forget, guys, as always, the address to send your donations is paypal.me/quiz. Actually, it's down there. If you wouldn't mind sending a couple of pounds over, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, just use just £2 per person. It just makes such a big difference to us.
Indeed.
It really does.
Okay.
You're dinging.
I'm dinging.
Indeedy.
Dingy dongy.
Right, what am I doing? Odds or evens?
Odds.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Have we got that thing? No. Okay.
Multiple choice.
Question number 1. What is the study of birds' eggs called? Is it aeology, eology, deology, or oology? And I could be pronouncing those completely wrong. And I'm sure some of them we made up.
Good evening to Sandra and Joe and Kathy.
Hello to you all.
Oh, I didn't pin the score sheet at the top for Cliff. I just put it in there.
Yeah.
Did I pin it? There you go, pinned.
Yes, I come into these completely new. I've got no idea what he's going to put down there.
Yeah, well, they're funny, aren't they? You know.
Now for you.
Yeah.
You just take the mick out of me. Woof, woof.
You said it, not me. Question number 2. A cruciverbalist is a person who enjoys or is skilled at what? That's a cruciverbalist. Is it choir singing, playing crosswords, diving off cliffs, or making religious clothing? Woof, woof, love.
Yes. I see what you're doing there.
Nice cool day today, actually.
Hmm.
I was driving to Crawley earlier to go to the cinema, and the rain came out of absolutely nowhere. 1 minute it was perfectly sunny, and then it was literally torrential rain. That was not an exaggeration. It was so bad I had to drive at 30 mile an hour in the left lane because it was unfathomably wet. It's crazy. Anyway.
Crazy wet. Question 3. On which island in the British Isles is Her Majesty's Prison Albany? Is it on the Isle of Man, Guernsey, the Isle of Wight, or the Isle of Bute?
Hashtag Raingate, indeed. It was a floodgate, I'll tell you that.
Floodgate.
I think you've already got someone sent a couple of donations in. Yeah. Very quick there. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's always good to get it out of the way now, I suppose.
Thank you.
Moving on, number 4. Number 4. Where was the Merlot wine grape originally used? Was it in Bordeaux, Alsace, Burgundy, or Loire?
I just want to point out that I had to teach him how to pronounce Alsace because he didn't know. I should have just left him.
So what's everyone's plans for the weekend then? No one told us at the beginning, I don't think.
Yeah, we did ask.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you've got any plans, let us know. What you doing? Fun stuff?
I got no plans so far.
No plans. Someone take him out.
No. For those who are in the Morden area, in that area of South London, Hannah White is doing a show at the Sound Lounge in the evening. You do need to book a table. But I went a couple of weeks ago and it was really, really good. And she's been in the accident department again. She's basically broken her toe. There's nothing... That woman is a walking disaster. And I hope you're watching, Hannah.
New question.
Question number... Oh, is it me? Sorry.
Yes.
Question 5. Oh, I like this one. What is the name of the tool used by astronauts that combines pliers and wrench? The actual official name. Is it a spigot, a monkey, a clampet, or a plench? What is the official name used by astronauts for the tool that combines pliers and a wrench?
Charlie Grant is absolutely shocked that you're teaching me pronunciation.
Indeed.
Well, I don't teach you pronunciation. It's not like this using the other
No,
foot.
you just correct me.
Yeah, I just let you flounder.
See? This is why I'm nice and he isn't.
Some cracking questions. Oh, I'm glad you like them, Charlie. Sometimes you see a question you think that's not very good, and then people say like, "Oh, we love it."
Yeah.
Moving on. Question.
Oh,
number
I like this one as well.
6. What animal does Jafar turn himself into during his fight with Disney's Aladdin? Does Jafar turn into a cobra, a scarab, a spider, or a scorpion?
Which one of those could it be? Oh, another good one. In the Bible, after killing his brother Abel, Cain fled to the land of where? Where did he flee to? Was it the land of God? Sod? Mod? Or Nod?
I have no idea. I'm not really up to scratch with Bible scripture. Wouldn't know. Would you know?
Only because I came across the question.
Well, yeah, I know the answer once I've seen the question. There are a couple of good questions coming. I learnt today that spiders don't have muscles; they use blood pressure, which is why their legs curl up when they die.
I don't think they have lungs either. I think they
breathe through the skin.
They breathe through the air. Yeah, it just comes in.
Most insects do, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah. It's
oh, there you go then.
Passively breathe through the outer membrane. I think so. Anyway, obviously
that's insane.
Obviously, spiders aren't insects; they're arachnids.
In the membrane.
Yeah, let it go. Number 8. What is the maximum legal length of a cricket bat in inches? So the legal maximum length. Is there a minimum length?
I don't know.
Oh, but there's a maximum, and it's one of these. Is it 30 inches, 38 inches, 46 inches, or 52? So what's the maximum legal length for a cricket bat in inches? 30, 38, 46, or 52? Can you cease the spider talk, please?
If it wasn't protecting, we could have gone on Spotify and played Boris the Spider by The Who. Indeed.
Charlie Grant says that's got me stumped. Get out.
Question number 9. In X-Men 3: The Last Stand, Jean Grey becomes consumed by an ultra-powerful alter ego, known as what? Is it the Eagle, the Raven, the Sparrow, or the Phoenix? I sort of know this one. I still haven't seen that film.
Right.
Is it a good one? You didn't like it?
Yeah, the X-Men kind of has that thing where it's like, it's all the Star Trek films, it's always usually the odd ones that are good ones. Yeah, that's not the case for X-Men. 1 and 2 are good, and then 3, no.
Yeah.
And finally, question number 4. Number 10.
I like this one as well.
Number 10. What name is given to a native of Sydney, Australia? Are they a Sydneyman, a Sydney Sider, a Sidonian, or a Sid? If anyone is playing from Sydney, Australia, let us know. Not that it would be the right time for you.
Yeah. It's the equivalent of saying a Mancunian, isn't it, for Manchester?
Or a Loiner.
For?
Leeds.
Oh.
A Liver. Oh, they're Liverpudlian, aren't they, really?
Yeah, Liverpudlians. I could have said something really controversial there, and I bit my tongue.
I think that's best. Okay, we're going to have a quick recap of the questions, and then we're going to move on to the next part. With that being said, we'll put some music on for you while we're waiting. We don't need to come off tonight, as we don't have a boiling hot room with the aircon, so we will stay on if you want to as well. Right, let's get the recap on. And there you go. Put a bit of music on. There we go. Nope, that one. So we've got the Taboos with innovative thinking. Still got one viewer on Twitch.
Hello, Twitch.
Hello, Twitch viewer.
It doesn't look like anyone's doing anything this weekend either.
No. Can't blame you. I've had quite a long week.
I mean, you can't really do much in Brighton because you're just going to get all the tourists down and they're just going to be flooding everywhere and social distancing. And social distancing would be a bit non-standard at all. Oh, were we too quick, Kathy? I'm sorry about that. Were we fast on that round?
I like that. Bev says she's doing nothing but with a smile. I like that. Record store day. Ooh. Record store day 20 tomorrow. So safely go out to your local record store, buy you some records. Don't buy it from Amazon. Don't buy it from HMV. Try and buy it from somewhere local.
Yes, Stanley's released this week. Stanley's released a new CD, limited edition, and it sold out in 10 minutes. It did really well.
Working week is still 5 days. Has there been a real working week since lockdown?
Not for us, it isn't. It's only with these quizzes that we're able to keep control of the weeks, isn't it? Actually, while we're on this one, Ian, just because I got emailed by the publicist, in 6 days' time, 3rd of September, Radio 1 DJ Annie Nightingale is releasing her book about 5 days in music and culture. Not 5 days, 5 decades. She's been at Radio 1.
She hasn't been doing it long.
Yeah, she's been at Radio 1 for 50 years this year. And I'm going to get a nice little plug for my Spotify list that I did of from songs from her request show that I created.
Kathy, I don't know why you're not seeing questions 1 and 2. They haven't been jumping from what we can tell. So. And 1 and 2 stay on the screen just as long as all the rest of the questions.
Did it definitely come on?
Sue says she's making a coffee and walnut cake tomorrow to share with friends on Sunday. Less calories that way.
Lovely. I'm not sure about the walnuts.
Oh no, good coffee and walnut cake.
I like coffee cake, but not walnut cake. Your birthday on Tuesday, Sandra. Well, remind us on Monday.
Yes.
We'll give you a shout out.
Indeed. You're already getting a pre-shout out now anyway.
Oh, I just thought I could get the defa, couldn't I?
Mark wants his little pointer. Has been a very long week. Nosky Servant's heading to Cornwall tomorrow. Fantastic. What are you doing in Cornwall?
It might need a new battery because it's not been used for months, has it?
Let's say, what are you doing in Cornwall? Anything good? Or just visiting? Blooming short book, did Danny really discover a time-space continuum? Nestle's walnut whips are now just whips. No more walnut on the top, whatever next. It's just pointless then. It's just
No, that's better for me.
rubbish.
And they have, do they still have them on the inside though? Because they used to have them inside as well, didn't they?
I don't know, I don't think I've ever had one. Right, let's go to 10.
Dear Cliff, that's terrible. Oh, that is a dad joke if ever there was one.
Ugh. I'm going to leave 1 and 2 on just in case, because Kathy said she did miss them, so I'll leave 1 and 2 on. Just whip. I also found they did that with the why is your phone not on silent?
I don't know.
The big purple one they used to do from the Quality Streets. They actually use those as.
Oh, I had a message from my mum.
Fair enough.
She's not had a good day.
Ah, it's your first holiday for a year. But if the Wi-Fi is good, we'll still join you. No, Joan. As much as it doesn't sound productive for us. Enjoy yourselves. Don't just sit in watching us. Do live it to the fullest while you're there. Also tune in. Conflicting messages, I know.
Yeah. Right, we're moving on.
Yeah. Pouring down with rain, says Roy from Kernow.
It's been raining here, but it isn't at the moment.
It's been fleeting between absolutely torrential rain and bright sunlight. And when I got in earlier, there was a nice little rainbow. It was pleasant. Right, let's
take Vonum off.
Get rid of Vonum. Just for now, guys. On with the answers then.
Do you want to do these?
Okay. So, the study of birds' eggs. It is not duology or eology. It is oology.
Ooh.
You only get an ooh with oology. Number 2. A cruciverbalist is a person who enjoys or is skilled at what? I like this question. When I first heard the word, I was like, ooh, that's a quiz question written all over it. It's not diving off cliffs. It's not choir singing. It is playing or designing crosswords. I watched a video on YouTube about the guy who designs the New York Times crossword. He does it in a couple of days.
There's I've got a tale on that. Can I do a quick one? Mm-hmm. There was a guy who was arrested and put into the Tower of London during the World War II. And it was because he'd written some words down which just happened to be the code words for operations that were going on in World War II. And it only was because he'd actually done a crossword where those words were in it.
Matt's saying, we hope your upstairs windows are shut this week.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They've been shut. Well, they've been slightly open, but they're fine. Not that the rain can get in at that angle.
Fascinating stuff. So, which island of the British Isles is HMP Albany? It's not in Guernsey. It's not in Bute. It is on the Isle of Wight. Isle of Wight for number 3. Number 4. Where was the Merlot wine grape originally used? It wasn't Alsace. It wasn't Burgundy. It was in Bordeaux. Bordeaux Merlot.
Merlot in Bordeaux.
Indeed. Number 5. The name of the tool used by astronauts that combines pliers and a wrench. It's not a monkey. It's not a clampet. It is a plench. A plench. Question 3 should read was not, as they're all one prison now. Number 6. What animal does Jafar turn himself into during his fight with Disney's Aladdin? It's not a scarab. It's not a spider. You're thankful for that, Joe. It is a cobra. So, cobra for number 6. Number 7. In the Bible, where did Abel flee after killing his brother Cain? It's not the land of God or Sod. It is the land of Nod.
Which is where the saying comes from.
Oh.
I'm off to the land of Nod.
Right. Number 8. The maximum legal length of a cricket bat in inches. It's not 30. Nor is it 52. It is 38 inches. Well done to any cricket aficionados out there. Number 9. In X-Men 3, Jean Grey's alter ego is not the Raven. It's not the Sparrow. She is the Dark Phoenix. Phoenix for number 9. And finally, number 10. A name given to the native of Sydney. It is not a Sidonian. It is not a Sydneyman. It is, in fact, a Sydney cider. Sydney cider for number 10. Okie dokie. So there are your answers. My younger son and I are watching Dark Phoenix after the quiz.
So move on to the next bit. All right. Well, we're going to watch episode 2 of Lucifer, which is our favourite TV programme.
Right. Let's move on then to round number 2. Put your scores in the chat as always, guys.
Thanks us with 20. Well done, Joe. Fiona with 14.
Started playing VR cricket this week. I mean...
Why don't you just get a paintbrush, paint the wall and watch it dry? He says controversially.
Right, round number 2. Round number 2 is all about music.
Right, what are you giving me?
That's like words, but with a tune. I'm going to do odds.
Okay.
Ooh, start it again. Don't do that. Right, here we go then.
Okay.
I've done VR painting too. Good grief. We've got 14 out of 20. We've got 8 for Suzanne. Richard got 4. Oh dear. just the 14 for Cliff. Bit of a trickier round, I think, that one, guys. But, Bertie, what did you buy this week? Anyway, number 1. Which Beatles song included the lyric, "Yeah, yeah, yeah"? Sarah got 12.
12 for Sarah.
So which Beatles song includes the lyric, "Yeah, yeah, yeah"?
Did you enjoy the film, Sarah?
I think Sarah did enjoy Tenet. I think she got it a bit more than I did. I don't know what I'm talking about, Charlie.
Question 2. The lute. Do you blow it, pluck it, hit it, or use a bow on it?
Do you really want to know what Bertie bought, Joe? Do you really want to give him that ammunition?
It might be something that you shouldn't be saying online.
We shall see. I'm sure he'll tell us. Oh, I've got a notification about our YouTube. Everything's okay on that. That's fine. We've got a couple more donations been sent in. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, right. Enjoying your VR, are you, Bertie? I have PlayStation VR. I only use it for Tetris. Number 3. Which member of One Direction released Sign of the Times in 2017? Why'd you look at me like that?
No,
Right.
just One Direction.
So which member of 1D released Sign of the Times in 2017?
Who cares?
Oh, Half-Life Alyx. I really want to play that. Unfortunately, I can't afford a PC VR set. If you do want to donate to my PC VR headset fund, then you are welcome to.
We still haven't done that wish list for alcohol.
Number 4.
Number 4. Which singer is nicknamed the Boss?
I want to play No COVID on VR. Just stayed away from it all. Yeah, I saw that Half-Life Alyx. You can literally, there are it's a first-person thing because it's VR, but you can even get cans out of the bin and pour them, and the water comes out, or you can scrumple up pieces of paper and stuff. It's crazy.
Brilliant.
Bertie, donate more now.
Thank you for that, Joe. Question number 5.
Number 5. Which artist had 2007 hits with Grace Kelly and Big Girl, You Are Beautiful? So he didn't have 2007 hits, he had hits in the year 2007.
I was about to say that. Oh, dear. I've got a few names coming up on people who are donating, but I don't see you commenting on the live stream. We feel alone.
Some people are just shy, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Question 6. Whose 2015 album was called Purpose? Not porpoise, but Purpose. What?
Put that back on there. Right, moving on. Question number 7. Ooh, this is a good one. 1 point each if you can name them both. Number 7. Adele's third album was 25. What are the names of her first 2? So for 1 point each, what are the names of Adele's first 2 albums, the third being 25?
Can I give a clue?
No. Is it that they're a number?
No.
That'd be a bad clue. Go on.
You just said that. Can I do it?
Go on then.
Album 25 was because she was 25 at the time it got released. And incidentally, if you haven't seen her recently, check it out. You wouldn't recognise her. She's lost so much weight. It's unbelievable. Real tight waist and everything. and she just doesn't look the same.
Regardless, she's still a fantastic singer. Whether she's skinny or bigger, doesn't matter.
Oh, with a wonderful potty mouth as well when she talks. I love it. She don't give her monkeys.
Game I'm looking forward to is Star Wars Squadrons. I haven't heard of that, actually. I'm not overly up to date with computer game stuff because I can't afford to do any of it, so I can sort of keep it out of my mind. Number 8. Sorry, this is yours.
The soundtrack, to which Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron film, spent many weeks at the top of the British album charts in early 2018.
Oh, that sounds good, Bertie. You're speaking my language with that.
It's going whoosh over my head, that one. On computer games, I like Civilization, Sid Meier's Civilization. I'm currently on Civilization 6. I like those strategy ones. Non-play strategy games.
My gaming habits have changed recently. I used to be into the big action games, but I've spent the last week just absolutely loving playing Animal Crossing. Just making my island look pretty. And I've got that and Ghost and Tsushima, so two very different sides of a coin there. One's about building an island, one's a samurai who's trying to kill people. Anyway. Number 9. 5 Colours in Her Hair was the first number 1 for which band of boys? So 5 Colours in Her Hair was the first number 1 for which band of boys? Kathy says she doesn't like this round, she's struggling.
Okay. And finally,
number 10.
Number 10. Who is the current presenter of Desert Island Discs on Radio 4?
Age of Empires used to be our favourite, says Sue. I like Age of Empires.
Yeah. Civilizations is very similar to Age of Empires, isn't it?
No, Civilization's turn-based.
All right.
2 of these questions are well tailored to me, Jade. Yeah. Completely incidental.
Speaking of Desert Island Discs, a couple of weeks ago, Annie Nightingale was on that as well. That's quite a good interview on Desert Island Discs, the Annie Nightingale one, if you want to look it up. There's one bit where she talks about when she tried to get into Radio 1 at the start, and they wouldn't let her go on it because she was told that DJs were husband substitutes for women who are listening at home. And that's why they wouldn't give her a job.
I see. Right, so that's your 10 questions after that bizarre story.
It's true, though. That's how sexist it was back then.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Right, we're going to move on to the recap, and we'll put a bit more music on for you. It'll be back to Vonum, around a band that keeps popping up. Our list has grown exponentially, but Vonum do keep popping up as well, which is always nice.
I do like this track.
There you go, and there is a song. Move that to the right place. That's the wrong number, isn't it?
Oh.
Should be round 2, not round 3.
We missed it on our double checks.
We did. We're not working. There you go. What's going on there? There you go. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is really heavy, the other's a little lighter. I mean, it's a safe joke. It's definitely a safe joke.
Can I tell my...
Your jokes get really weird.
It was going to be the weird one. But it's my favourite.
Yeah, but you started talking about masochists the other week and people were a little bit concerned.
It's on that line anyway, so I better not.
No.
No, Sarah. Even I got that one. That's naughty.
Keep going up and down 2 people on YouTube. I don't know why. The animation's on that.
What is it?
Cliff says, tough tonight, lads. Good questions, if a little modern.
All right.
It is the balance. Mark went to put fairly old questions, and I tried to put fairly newish ones in, and we tried to have a happy medium. And maybe it was a little bit on the young side tonight, with it just unbeknownst to us.
Whoopi Goldberg. In Ghost. She was a happy medium.
I can't wait to see the chat in 30 seconds.
What? What's wrong with that? I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Cliff's not complaining though. Fair enough.
See, he's not complaining about my joke.
You really should be. Lodge a formal one. Backspace, Letting Go. Song that I love to end the stream on. I just think it's got a nice finality to it. It's playing mid-stream tonight. Yeah, let it go through maybe one more time, and then we'll get on with round number 3 straight after the answers.
We're a bit ahead today.
We are really ahead today, guys. Sorry about that. If we do feel like if it comes across that we're rushing, then do let us know. We're not trying to rush you or anything. Cliff says, no, let's be clear, the joke was awful. Kathy Clark says she thinks she's crashed and burned tonight. We'll see you go the next 2 rounds. It's all a bit of fun.
Cliff, what's your team name on the score grid, please?
I think they're usually the cheeky slags. I think.
They might find in the bonus column they lose 20 points.
Static is a great PSVR escape room kind of game. Ooh. That's something I might be into.
Have we gone round?
I think we've gone round yet. Round the bend.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bit off the screen there.
Oh, I'll move in then.
Nah, you're alright. Okay. On to the answers.
Cliff's put ouch a bit harsh. Well, what can I say? So I do this one then.
Sure.
Okay.
Just get rid of the old Spotify. There we go.
So, on to the answers. No, I'm not. It's not working. I thought the battery might be dead.
Oh, it's definitely dead, yeah.
Which song includes the lyric, yeah, yeah, yeah? She loves you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that'd be a good question. How many years? The lute. What do you mainly do with it? You pluck it. The member of One Direction with Sign of the Times is Harry Styles.
It's actually a really good song, considering.
I like how you say considering.
Well, considering that One Direction just are not my thing at all.
I actually quite like Niall's voice. I didn't like the song, but he's actually got a really good singing voice. Number 4, The Boss, is of course Bruce Springsteen.
Blue Collar Jesus.
Grace Kelly and Big Girl, You Are Beautiful. You're going to kick yourselves if you didn't get this one. It was Mika.
Mika. Bertie says, what was the answer to number 2? I think I misheard. Pluck it. With a P.
Behave yourself. Purpose was the 2015 album for Justin Bieber. Adele's third album was when she was 25. Her first 2 albums were when she was 19 and 21.
Well, if you got that, they were 1 point each. Bertie, calm down.
Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron. The critics absolutely slated it. The public absolutely loved it. It is The Greatest Showman.
Even though I object to making P.T. Barnum seem like a nice person, he was, in all intents and purposes, a scumbag. But
You can't say that on her.
he's dead, doesn't matter.
5 Colours in Her Hair was the first number 1 for which band of boys? McFly.
Hello?
I don't get that one.
Please tell me if you got what that was. Hello? McFly?
I still don't get it.
Hashtag scumbag gate. I like it.
Desert Island Disc, currently being presented by Lauren Laverne.
Who's the now permanent host.
I really like her. I met her once, and she was really cool. She was massively into Game of Thrones. It was just after I met her just after the Hodor moment.
Don't spoil it.
I just
Mark doesn't know time travel. Yeah, people are all saying Back to the Future. Come on.
whoosh.
So Kathy got 8, unfortunately for her. Let us know your scores in the chat, as always, guys.
Sarah got 15.
Who are you playing with tonight, Sarah? Is it just you?
Gangsters 17. Fiona got 16. Bev with 20.
Fantastic stuff.
And Cliff with minus 40.
On to round number 3. Oh no. You saw from game. Fair enough.
He's having a strange day.
Yes.
Right, let's go on to this one. What are you giving me this time on animals?
But he says Lauren Laverne being cool isn't a shock. Now, if you'd said you met Camilla Parker Knoll and she was cool, that would be a shock. I'm going to do evens.
Okay.
Yes.
Question number 1. What P is the word for a group of hounds?
Cliff says minus 40, the cheek of it.
Indeed.
Moving on, number 2. And we've got Suzanne, says she got 16 last round. Not a bad score at all. Number 2, aquaculture is the correct term for what? So aquaculture is the correct term for what? I honestly don't know what you're talking about, Bertie.
No, I don't. I think it was because we didn't actually respond to it.
So aquaculture, what's that? The correct term for?
Question number 3. What bee is a group of chickens?
I think next door I'm having a few friends over because I can hear the noise in the garden again.
Parker Knoll, wasn't that where JFK was shot from?
Moving on. Awkward silence.
Oh dear.
Number 4. Where in London was the world's first public aquarium? So where in London was the world's first public aquarium installed? Is it a Baleg Day of chickens? Baleg Day? No.
Depends what language you're talking.
The language of Baleg Day.
Oh, if gobbledygook, it might be.
No, it's an internet thing. One of the girls from Little Mix, she was doing one of those like pop shows for kids, and it was to do different impressions. They had like Liverpudlian and Scouse and all that, and then she had Jamaican, and she couldn't figure out what to do, so she went Balegde. Yeah, one of my favourite words ever.
Mine's Zupqua.
Zupqua.
Yes, from a French and Saunders sketch.
Right.
And number 5. How many arms or tentacles does a squid have?
It really annoys me that a group of squids isn't called a squad. Breaks my heart.
Squid have got the intelligence of a 4-year-old, I believe.
That's octopus.
Is it? No, squid particularly.
It's octopus. It's definitely octopus.
Because there's a sci-fi book I was reading about squid.
If it's science fiction...
No, it was building on the premise that squid are actually intelligent.
There's no denying that, but I think it's the octopus that have their... Anyway,
Oh, thank you for those of you who are donating. It helps a lot. Thank you.
it really does. Number 6. What animal lives in a dray? So what animal lives in a dray? You've gone down 2 again on the YouTube. You keep going up and down 2 people.
There's people dropping out and coming back in again.
Read this book of sci-fi facts, yes. Fictional facts.
Squids are actually able to count, solve problems, recognise patterns, and communicate through a number of signals.
Betty says number 6, is it a doctor? Dr. Dre. Oh dear. That's a good one, I like that. Moving on.
So I was just reading. Question 7. True or false? Is this true or false? I was looking up the intelligence of squid. Oysters can change their sex annually.
Ooh.
Is that true? Or am I completely making it up again? It's quite interesting reading about them.
I'm not even going to go there, Bertie. It's always funny when people say stop Google the answers on this. It's like people would do it at quizzes where you look over someone's shoulder for their answers and they cover it up. It's like, I wrote the question, I know the answer. I'm not cheating, I'm not playing.
They've got the complexity of a dog's brain.
So not a 4-year-old then. Moving on, number 8. In which Pixar Disney film would you find the characters of Flick, Slim, Heimlich, Hopper, and the Queen of the Ant Colony? So in which Pixar Disney film would you find Flick, Slim, Heimlich, Hopper, and the Queen of the Ant Colony? A 4-year-old dog. Charlie said, and jet skis, so should be called motorcycles. Yes. Absolutely. Woof. Step away from the squids, Mark, says Bertie.
Question number 9. Which fictional cat likes lasagna, coffee, and sleeping in his cat basket?
Where are my enchiladas, John?
Oh, that one. I might make another cup of tea in the break.
It's not fictional, is it your cat, Bertie? Please stop feeding it coffee. It's very, very bad for them. And finally, number 10. Number 10, what eye is a species of wild goat? So what eye is a species of wild goat? I know it doesn't look very clear on there, but it is an eye. As in individual. Claire Lennon says, our cat. It's always funny because a friend of mine's cat was obsessed with sweet things like clotted cream she really liked, but cats have no ability to taste sweet. So she was always wondering why she was obsessed with it. Cats need a coffee after a lasagna. Yeah. Hashtag not all cats. Dangerous territory now. Joe Sang, so no booze tonight, no.
Nope.
We are really trying now to get on that weight loss stuff. Right, let's get on to the recap.
The recap. I'm going to make a cup of tea.
Okie dokie.
If that's all right. I'll leave you to chat. Do you want another tea?
I will have another tea. There we go. I'm sure a bit of coffee's not bad for them, Bev.
What?
Talk about cats and coffee. Because, you know, regular, normal, conversational stuff you have.
Surely it's starfish and coffee. Not cats and coffee. Starfish and coffee. Prince song? No?
Go away.
Go away. I've been dismissed from the room.
Yeah. So we're at Jennings' couch with Animal Instinct. I don't think I know those. as always, don't forget to put the rounds you'd like to see in the side. We don't always do them a week after, but we do always look at what the rounds you picked were, just so we can get a nice idea for what you want in the future. Good grief, Bertie. Bev says, Lisa licks the used cup. Black coffee as well. Cat has fine taste if you're into black coffee then. Maple syrup and jam.
We try to pretend we're above simple nature. And who are we
Cats are weird.
to screw
My girlfriend, one of my girlfriend's cats has this thing where whenever he wakes up, he has to tell the entire room that he's awake. Let everyone know.
bullshit? It's the
Is that moving on? I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Okay. So wrong place. Yeah, so pretend that's an I, not an L. An I.
need to survive in the thick of it all. Hey, what do you know? We're just like animals. It's
People.
animal. It's animal. It's animal. It's animal. We're vulnerable. We're vulnerable. It's animal. It's animal. Unbreakable. It's animal. It's animal. It's animal. It's animal.
Oh, we're waiting till he gets back for that one. Ooh. Dear me. No, Sarah. Shout out to Sarah Paraline Blissett, who's being a troll in the chat. My girlfriend is a troll. Oh, that was bad. I didn't mean that. Sorry.
What do you know? We're just like animals.
Didn't read it that way. Oh, I'm in trouble now. So wait until Mark gets back and then we'll move on to the answers. Oh dear. Trollgate. Not a toll gate, but a troll gate. I'm really good with these gate puns, I think. I'm doing alright with them.
Where we're heading. There's a campsite in the
So we're listening to Charlie Hula at the moment with Tokyo.
and back in town.
I'll try and put the audio thing on if I can.
How we could
Let me
be,
see if I can do it. It might end up going really wrong, we'll see.
how we could be here as one.
Trollbridge, yes.
And if I
Let's see if I can do it.
party,
Ooh, give me just a second, guys, and I'll see if I can get it working.
100 people round.
No, I have to update the app. I don't think it's going to work in time, unfortunately. I would have liked to have put a silly voice on for Mark, but
But a million miles away, with the fire upon our backs.
if it installs in time, we might have a chance.
'Cause we could go to Tokyo, and I could love you the whole time. And if you show me the way to go,
No, I'll have to restart the PC. I'll do it on Monday. I'm sure he'll go out of the room for something. We'll do the old trick. Just the Mark being so old kind of question. Comments in the chat. What a fun thing he's going to come back to.
only, you'll only need to call my name, and I'll be running right back to you. Nothing to
Good
stop
voice, that Charlie Hula.
through you. End of the world not in my way.
I'm trying to fill the noise, to fill the silence.
To Tokyo,
I don't know how I manage it without him sometimes. Just sitting here talking to you guys. Loving these. These are fantastic.
me the way to go. I'll lock your heart away with mine.
He's just making a cup of tea. He's going to come back to all these insults. I love it.
The whole time.
I do feel like I'm talking to myself, yeah. Because when I speak, I don't see any chat relating to what I've just said for 30 seconds. So sometimes it just feels like I'm just speaking at a wall and waiting for the echo to come back at me.
Wagamama's here, baby, never
Oh, here she is.
She? Cheeky git.
'Cause we could go,
I don't know where it came from, but everyone's now doing "you're so old" jokes about you.
and I could love
Can't really remember what it came from. Let go, please.
time. If you show me the way to go,
So it was.
I would lock your heart away.
It started there.
If you show
Then went
me the
to
way to go,
Joe replying to it.
I'm not reading them.
Oh,
your heart.
these insults.
I'm just letting the insults go over my head.
Water off an old duck's back.
Cliff got it right with the maple syrup and jam.
Right.
Good song. Really good song. Actually, love the whole album. Housequake is pretty good, damn good as well. Because it was just so new and different to anything else that had ever been done at the time.
What's funny because people are all talking about how I've just popped us off there. Pop it on the right place. How the people have found Prince's stash of music. Basically, he wrote so many songs he could.
Oh, the vault.
Yeah, but someone was saying it's not a good idea because they're in the vault for a reason. You know, every person who's ever wrote a song's wrote some crap ones. I think the reason they're in there is because he didn't want them out.
Yeah, but what's actually in the vault is something like 0.1% of his output.
Oh dear. Right.
Mark's so old he takes offence and just wipes people's scores off the score grid.
Good evening, Fran.
Good evening, Fran. Someone nice, you see.
Okay, here we go. I'll do the answer to this one. Might as well.
You might as well.
Did you did too?
Yeah, I'm too old to do them.
So, a group of hounds is a pack. Pack of hounds. Number 2, aquaculture is the correct term for fish farming. Fish farming.
One got loose in the week, and they've all something like 15,000 of them have escaped.
See you on Monday, Fran.
See you, Fran.
Number 3, what bee is a group of chickens? They are a brood of chickens. Brood for number 3.
That's rude.
Number 4, where in London is the world's first public aquarium installed? It's almost like it's too obvious, but I think that's the point of it. It was installed at London Zoo. What is an aquarium but a zoo for fish? We have a bag of chickens. Baggy chicken. Number 5, how many arms or tentacles does squid have? More to hug you with. It's 10. Octopus have 8, but squid have 10.
That's why squid are brainier.
No. Fran says she can do the quiz next Friday and Monday. Good stuff. Number 6, what animal lives in a dray? It is a squirrel. A squirrel for number 6. Number 7, true or false? Oysters can change their sex annually. It is true. I believe there's a way that you can actually almost like count the rings of a tree for how many times they've changed sex to tell you about ocean currents and things like that. They use it to measure pollution in the water. They look at old oysters. Regent's Park.
Technically, that is true. London Zoo is in Regent's Park.
Okay, you can have Regent's Park then. Yeah, I did pronounce sex as like Sean Connery, sex. Yeah, he was sat on his couch one time and a lot of books fell on his head and he said, I can only blame myself. Love it. Right. Flick, Slim, Heimlich, Hopper and the Queen of the Ant Colony is not in ants, it's a bug's life.
It wasn't that funny.
It was funny. 8 was a bug's life.
I give in.
It's not even there. My favourite joke's even worse than that. Number 9, which fictional...
You won't let me tell my favourite joke.
Yeah, because yours are probably rude. Which fictional cat likes lasagna, coffee, and sleeping in his cat basket? It is Garfield. Garfield for number 9. Or Garfield Bazorpadop. And number 10, what eye is a species of wild goat? It is an ibex. Ibex for number 10.
Ibex.
Ibex. It's an ibex.
I know. I'm trying to wind you up.
His English name was Sean Connery. Really good. Okay. So, give us your rundown of your scores in the chat if you want to. You don't have to. You put it on the score grid.
Oh, we're just about on right time now.
Yeah. You're doing all right.
Yeah.
Okay, on to round number 4. It is the ends with round, where every answer to this round ends with the same letter.
What letter is that, Alex?
It is the letter L.
And for this round only, Sarah.
Indeed. Caroline Brooking liked your naughty face. Kathy Clark says a dismal 16. That's not a dismal. That's more than half.
Yes, my naughty jokes get me into trouble sometimes.
I mean, my favourite... No, I'm not doing it. Yvonne, 50. Is that what you got so far? Or you got 5 in the last round? Did you mistype? I don't know.
And Julie put bloody L.
Very good. I'm going to do evens.
Okay.
Don't forget, if it's a person's name, it's the surname that ends with the letter L. But you do need the first name and surname, unless they go by a single name, like Madonna, in which case that would be the same. Good grief, Charlie Grant. Shout out to your dad who was 94 on Wednesday.
Wow.
Happy birthday to Charlie's dad. Fantastic.
Question number 1. What is the Great Barrier Reef made of? So, Pete, does that mean you've only got 56, really? If you've added on an extra 2?
Where'd you get the extra 2 from? Let me know. Tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, Bertie, it's not made of blancmange, I'll tell you that for free.
Question 2.
Number 2. What C is the type of monarchy that the UK has? So what C is a type of monarchy that the UK has? So you do have the first and last letter on that one. Cliff says 20 points. Finally worked out the rest of the team have been dragging me down. There you go. Sort the wheat from the chaff.
Question 3. What is the name of the famous geyser
Oi, oi.
in Yellowstone Park?
No.
We don't use that word on the quiz. It upsets people.
We don't use any swear words on the quiz.
That's true.
You can, but we don't.
Yeah, we get in trouble. Or it gets blocked and stuff.
Sorry if that was a loud slurp. I do apologise.
Or it doesn't give us a proper sharing.
Yeah, as if you weren't here a couple of weeks ago, we normally get told at the end of the quiz that parts of our video have been muted due to copyright. We were actually told halfway through the live quiz that if we carried on, we'd be blocked permanently. So we've got to be very careful and very PC as best we can for these things. As much as I would like to be a little bit more risque, it's just
It's
not...
weird because some people get away with it.
Yeah,
on their channels.
The bigger you are, the favour you.
Right.
I actually saw this. I know this is a weird tangent, but someone's actually got a Twitter where they literally they write tweets that Donald Trump has verbatim, and they've been banned several hundred times, but not for Donald Trump.
All right.
Yeah, anybody else they would get banned, and it's been proven. Anyway,
Question 4.
number 4. In the UK, which manufacturer makes the Corsa? So in the UK, which manufacturer makes the Corsa? Yeah, Bertie, what were you thinking, eh?
Anyway, moving swiftly on. Question number 5. Who presented the Channel 4 version of Big Brother?
No, you only did a P, did it? It's that cup with 2 U's.
Question 6.
Number 6.
I like this one.
Number 6. Ooh, this is a bit of a tricky one. What runs down the middle of a boat from the bow to the stern around which the hull of the ship is built? So what runs down the middle of a boat from the bow to the stern around which the hull of a ship is built?
Madness. What done with my phone? I've had my phone downstairs.
You kids and your phones.
Question number 7. Which actor plays Ron Burgundy in the 2004 film Anchorman?
So again, full name for the full 2 points. Don't forget which part ends in an L.
I was going to look at the paper, but I can't because I ain't got my phone.
Oh. Moving on to question number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8. What is the green colouring matter in plants known as? So what is the green colouring matter in plants known as? Some very nice comments as well that you've attached with your donations.
Yes. Someone put, because I like to like the rats. We don't name you because we know that you don't like naming off the
Oh. Joan says it was the donation was made to a different address because it wouldn't allow the new one. If you can't get through to the paypal.me/quiz, actually, you can always go to the old one, which was markandalexquiz@yahoo.com. Either of those are actually the same thing. It's just named differently. But
PayPal allow you to have a shortened version.
But yeah, they are exactly the same thing. So if you don't want to go to paypal.me/quiz, actually, then you can just go to markandalexquiz@yahoo.com. It's the exact same thing.
Well, you go to paypal.com and then put that address in.
Yeah.
Question number 9. I like this. Mrs. McCluskey was the headmistress of which school?
Any news on the Good Companions quiz getting back on track? Not that I've heard. Last I talked to them, they're actually making as much money now with the new garden expansion as they were pre-COVID. And obviously, with a live event, you have to have more social distancing enacted. So it would mean a smaller capacity for half the size of the pub as well. So at the moment, they are making a bit more money than they would if I did a quiz there, which I totally understand. But I am ready and raring to get back there.
I think winter will make a big difference.
Yeah, I'm ready and raring to get back there as soon as I can.
Cheers, Cliff, on that. You've redeemed yourself. And finally, question 10.
Number 10. Who painted the Sistine Madonna? Who painted the Sistine Madonna?
What does Sistine mean?
Sister.
Is it?
I would have thought so. Oh, it's relating to any of the popes called Sixtus.
Mm.
Matt Nealon's comment. Van Gogh. Ugh.
That's actually very funny.
Yeah, very good. I like it.
And we're only after a single name for number 10, by the way. We're only after a single name for number 10.
Yeah. As with most artists. You know, you have things like Cézanne and all that. No one really knows Cézanne's full name.
Yeah.
I don't know why I picked Cézanne of all the artists out there. Alright, so that is your...
They're getting weird now. They're getting bizarre on those
Don't
comments.
give any clues away, guys. Even if you think the answer's obvious. Alright, we're back on to the recap, our final recap of the evening. So we'll get on there with that one.
We are slightly ahead. About 5 minutes ahead.
A little bit. Right. I think it's Dan Cox and the Blackbirds. Yes, it is. Alright. We'll be back on there. Boom.
Dan and his girlfriend Laura tend to play on the Mondays. So when you see Laura commenting, it's her boyfriend that's doing the singing on this one.
We can see the top fans, Beth. There are a lot less than there usually is, but there are top fans there. My sister asked, can you do a name that Madonna track? Madonna is the strictest person for copyright. You barely mentioning her with a picture will get you banned on all social media. She's
Her music, YouTube is literally seconds in, and it will stop it there and then live.
Oh, we could do a song synopsis. That's not a bad idea.
Oh, that could be good.
Anything but mentioning or showing a picture would be a good idea. Because obviously we can't play any copyrighted music, otherwise we will be banned and we're never going to come back. You've got to be really careful with that one.
But I'm trying to get bands to do the answers for us so we can get around it. Oh, excuse me, that was my stomach. That was my stomach rumbling.
Yvonne says she's lost us. Oh no. You can always find us on YouTube if the Facebook's not working, vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
If not,
But then if she's lost us, she won't be knowing this.
No. Yeah, I know what you mean, Bertie. That's quite a good idea. Well, what do you think about that one? Oh dear. Joe says, okay, she's having another think, and says that's like a virgin on the ridiculous. You're getting like Bertie.
There's a band called Lords of the New Church who did a version of Like a Virgin. It's a really punky version. They're a punk band, and yeah, it's unlike hers.
Oh, that disappeared. That was Dan Cox and the Blackbird. Dan Cox and the Blackbirds with Like a Diamond.
She's like a diamond, yeah.
Yeah. That was just on. Sorry that the thing wasn't up. I don't know where it disappeared to.
And we're on to Night Garden by Animal Breakdown.
Everyone is getting like Bertie. It's an illness. It is spreading.
0.9 to 1.1 now, apparently, in the UK. The latest COVID thingy.
Right. Leave another 30 seconds, I think. We'll move on. You can get a cream for it.
He iced that joke.
Excuse me. Alright, I think that's enough for a recap, don't you? Enough for a recap?
Yeah. Means we'll finish a bit earlier tonight. Don't know why.
Totally unintentional.
Okay.
It's nothing you guys have done, promise.
No.
Alright.
I'm going to let you do the answers. I'm going to get my phone. I feel lost without it.
And Yvonne says she's back. Good stuff. Okay. Let's get on with the fourth and final round answers. It is the ends in L. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. Oddly aggressive. Song tells using emojis. I am working on emojis rounds for both music and movies, which is taking longer than you might think. It's hard to get all the... Don't matter. I'm not getting into it. Yeah, I can go a long time without using my phone, Bev. Seems like Mark can't. I do have a smartwatch as well, so that kind of helps. Anyway, the Great Barrier Reef is made of coral. Coral from what? Which is also the name of Rick Grimes' son in The Walking Dead. That's probably going to be lost on most people. Number 2, what sea is the type of monarchy that the UK has? You got the first and last letter for this one. It is a constitutional monarchy. Constitutional for number 2.
Going for a constitutional means something else.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Number 3, the name of the famous geyser in Yellowstone National Park.
Is Yogi?
It is Old Faithful. I don't know why I've got that muted. That's weird. Yeah, weird. Old Faithful for number 3. Number 4, in the UK, the manufacturer of the Corsa is Vauxhall. That popped up rather quick. Vauxhall for number 4. Number 5, who presented the Channel 4 version of Big Brother? It is Davina McCall.
The wonderful Davina McCall. I was addicted to the early seasons of Big Brother because originally they would actually have it on. It was the start of E4, the sister channel, and they would actually have it on during the day as well that you could actually follow up on. But then they realised that they couldn't do the storylines if people had seen it all, so they stopped doing it.
Julie said we said Dell instead. Not quite. We have the first name for 3, or is that okay? Faithful will get you 1 point, but it is named Old Faithful, just because it's always been that. Number 6. What runs down the middle of a boat from the bow to the stern, around which the hull of a ship is built? It is the keel. Images of bands and clues. We are working on things like that. It's
But
just
the thing is that images of bands and clues is just being passed around Facebook left, right, and centre. So I think most people have seen them.
we could make our own, but it would take a lot longer as well.
Yeah.
Number 7. The actor that plays Ron Burgundy in the 2004 film Anchorman is Will Ferrell. Bertie's starting with another.
Bertie, there's nothing older than your jokes, mate.
Charlie Grant says, if you put the keel on backwards, you get a leak.
Dear.
Oh, dear. Number 8. The green colouring matter in plants is known as chlorophyll. Chlorophyll for number 8. Well done if you spelt it with 2 L's as well. Number 9. Mrs. McCluskey was the headmistress of which school? It's Grange Hill.
Which had the same theme tune as a programme that Michael Aspel was doing on ITV at the time.
Nothing older than my jokes, says Mark. He would know.
Give us a clue, it was.
3 L's, actually. And finally, at number 10, who painted the Sistine Madonna? It was Raphael. Raphael for number 10. Or as he's also known, Raffaello Sanzo di Urbino. But obviously you just need Raphael for that one. Album covers with the words blocked out. I have been working on for many, many months before we even had the lockdown. But I will be trying to work a way we can have that in the quiz as well.
What's that?
Albums with the words
Yes.
blocked out. I've had things like movie posters with the stars blocked out. I have an idea, but the movie Invisible seems to work better. But things like that.
And next Monday is going to be the big special. We're going to throw all the best rounds in on that one. All your favourite rounds will be in there.
Bertie says, we love you, really, Mark. Just never say that cricket is dull on my watch. Well, on my watch, it still says it is.
I didn't say it was dull. I said it was watching paint dry.
You might really like watching paint dry.
Some people have weird fetishes. We've got onto fetishes again, haven't we?
Yep, you just can't help yourself, can you?
Oh dear.
Right. I served Mrs. Plusky in Asda many years ago, says Maria Rees.
I hope you give her a slap.
Jesus! Let's have a quick look. We've got 12 for Kathy Clark, 14 for Suzanne. Gangster's got 20, well done. Bethpage Swan has just put flags. We might have flags for a vote on Monday. 49 points for Sarah. We've really missed the mark for a few people tonight. Things have gone a bit too difficult for some people. I do apologise.
Maria, you served Mrs. McCluskey in Asda. I once had David Beckham behind me in Sainsbury's as the next person on the checkout. It was when he first joined Manchester United.
Is it not just a cardboard cutout?
No, it wasn't a cab, but he was actually behind me. He's quite a nice chap, actually.
Hope you got higher, lower, and Jonathan on Monday.
We're not saying.
It's going to be a fun-filled one, guys. We really are going to enjoy it.
We're already working on it. It's going to be good.
Yeah, so make sure you do ask people to join. Like I said on the advert, you can invite your friends, invite your neighbours. You can even tell your bank manager, because they won't be at work either. Right, we've got 20, 17, 16 and 20 for the gangsters. I put the wrong points in there. 20, 17...
You still put
16.
it in wrong.
I know.
Well, that's a good score, gangsters.
Indeed. Yvonne got 68 despite being dropped out for a few minutes on that one previously. So good you got back. Cliff Watkinson, 20 on a roll. I like 20 on bread, but that's just for me. 78 out of 80.
I like bacon in a roll, to be honest.
Pete Jones, 78 out of 80 for the Quizzy Rascals. Probably your best score ever.
It keeps... Well, no wonder it's best score. It keeps adding +2 onto every round.
Score good for you there, Pete. Do that for you. Bam. That's the direct link. It's always tinyurl/QA scores. That's tinyurl/QA scores. Nice easy way to remember it. Got some of there just blank from Eastleigh. They didn't get any points. They just disappeared and dropped out. Alright, I'm going to give it 2 minutes until we do the sorting of the scores.
You just hit the 2-minute button.
I did.
I just dropped a piece of paper on the floor.
That's not good. I hope you enjoyed it tonight, guys. I know we're ending a little bit early for tonight. I don't really know what we've done wrong.
Yeah, and thank you for your donations. It's nice to actually read the comments as well. We put that back. Have you got that available for us to read again?
I do.
Because we don't have to say who, but we can. There's a couple of nice comments we can put in there, can't we?
Everyone's just slagging off Mrs. McCluskey in the comments.
I told you she needed a slap. It's good enough for Sean Connery.
Stop it. Bev says, thanks for the great quiz. Have a fab weekend, whatever you may do, and see you on Monday. We'll see you on Monday, Bev. Thank you very much. That's really nice of you.
Oh, one team. It was their first Friday quiz.
Thank you so
much.
Bertie says, I've stopped commenting on my donations. Need to save my words for the Facebook chat. Right, that's 1 minute now. You've got 1 minute until we do the scores in order. 1 minute.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's really nice.
For lots of cheers and thank yous, so it's really nice. I wondered what that meant then. It was our own reservation number. But yes, I really love the comments there. Thank you so much. Fiona says, really enjoyed it. Just hope the Friday quiz continues as a great end to the week. Well, we hope to keep it going. But
Yep.
with numbers, we are a little bit worried. We're on the concern side for numbers. We need more people to be joining up for it.
Mm-hmm.
The more people that join up and do the live versions, it just means that we get promoted more on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch and things like that.
Particularly on YouTube.
Yeah. So the more views we get, the better off we are.
Cheers, Sarah.
Even at the donations, the views do help us in little ways as well. Thank you so much, Sarah. See you on Monday. That's from Joe.
See you, Joe.
Thank you very much. Joe said Mark did fewer jokes tonight, and Bertie said Mark did some jokes tonight. What? They're either too old or they're not really jokes at all. You can't have them both ways. Right, let's get that score sheet up.
That's pull me, push me. That's both ways.
You say some weird things. Sort range. Here we go. Right. Oh, it's close at the top. We've got Bez Brainiacs
Ooh,
with
it's very
80.
close.
Then we've got Below and Quizzy Rascals +2. Even though they really should have 76 because they're +2. 78. And then we've got Charlie in Lockdown Factory, 76. Well done indeed, Charlie. And he's recommending a category he'd like to play is Out of This World. Space, stars, planets, moons. That'd be quite interesting. Yes, you did jokes, but in the silent bits, yeah. When that tumbleweed just flew past and almost hit me in the face. Joe says she's sorry.
I
not
don't know.
sorry.
I don't know why I do this. I just get insulted all the time.
Let's have a quick look down. We've got Tommy +2, who'll probably tell me his score later on. Then we've got the Jones and Navarro's, quite low scores on that one. Again, guys, we don't ever make a quiz that's overly hard for just hard sake. So if you did miss the mark, we do apologise. But we know. We don't make a quiz intentionally hard to make you annoyed or to sort out the brainiacs from the less smart people. It's not what we do. So.
And Monday is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I've gone all fuzzy. Oh no. It might be your buffering on your Facebook.
Less of the innuendo.
Innuendo.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Just abuse. I don't know why I come here. I just get abused.
Ah. Well, if you did come here, we couldn't have the straight guy and the funny man, so it'd have to be, Gotta balance these ideas somehow.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got that one.
Yeah. Wonderful stuff.
Indeed.
Still got a couple more donations coming in, so thank you very much, guys. If you do want to donate, don't forget it is paypal.me/quiz. Actually, as always, even if it's just £2 that you'd normally pay for an entry to a quiz, it does mean a lot. It makes it sure that what we're doing is worth paying for a little bit, so it's always gratifying.
Sure, that's even worse.
As always, the quiz has just gone off the rails ever so slightly towards the end, as it tends to happen.
I just realised that my t-shirt is blending in with the background.
Wouldn't blend on this one though. There you go.
Yes. The curtains. We haven't had the curtains for... I think we should have curtains. Curtains on Monday.
We've got all sorts of weird crap behind here. Look at this one that we used to have. It's not really that good anymore. When people are naughty, are trying to put that on. So Caroline Brooking says she cannot wait for Monday's Mania. It's going to be a fun one.
It is.
It's definitely going to be a fun one. What, back to there. Stop it, Bertie.
That's Climby Fisher. If you get a chance, this is Moses playing at the moment. If you get a chance to see them live when everyone comes back, do go and see them. They are just a full-on wonderful band. Really, really good. Really entertaining. And just lovely guys.
We're...
Yep.
We are going to be popping out in about a minute's time as the numbers have dropped on Facebook and YouTube, which is our way of being told that we need to stop talking and end the quiz. So we will do.
And my tea's almost finished.
We don't do any encouraging to Bertie, just he does this all on his own.
Yeah, it's what happens with the mosh pit.
Oh dear. Think about watching Moses, there's always a massive gap going down the middle of the crowd. It's like they've parted.
Yeah, that's what happens with the mosh pit.
See you Monday, Fiona. Thank you very much.
Sim. Joe, very good. Oh dear, I'm showing my age with that, knowing that one.
Alright guys, that's it for us. We'll leave you with our post quiz screen and we'll play to the end of the song. Thank you very much for playing. We are back on Monday for our bank holiday special, so please do invite everyone along for it. We're going to have a really good time. We're going to have a return of all the rounds that you really liked. It's going to be a best of the best evening.
Yes, including my fabled under and over round. Not.
If you don't see us virtually on Monday, we'll see you in person live
At the station.
on Wednesday. That's by Hove Station.
And I'm in talks with another pub in the Brighton area. I will let you know if something happens there.
Oh, lovely, Bertie. I like that. Bit of social media detoxing. Right, we're still talking too long, so we'll see you Monday, Wednesday, or next Friday. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.